And here's the first one of the night, if I can get it in. Right in that cornery bit over there. Not a bad start at all. Whoa! Easy tiger. Oh, fighting well. In between the legs. Oh, good fish. All tangled up. Nope, forceps required. There we go. Very nice. Quite a big fish come up and boil at the fly down in there, but I think it must have seen the leader or something. It didn't like it. Looks like a mayfly, small mayfly going down there. Well, good evening everyone, and welcome back to the Upper Tor, part of the Crediton Fly Fishing Club water. Apologies for the lack of recent videos. It hasn't all been my fault. We've had a couple of fairly biblical rain events. I think this river further downstream, somebody told me it went up 7 feet, and the yo went from like 0.2 of a metre to 2.5 metres all overnight. I desperately tried to get out and fish the falling flood, but life just got in the way, and then it turned boiling hot, so it wasn't really worth going. We've got another mini heat wave coming this weekend, so it was now or never really, even though I think it's going to be fairly tricky tonight, certainly until the sun goes off the water. But I have had a fish, started already with a fish, so the blank is ticked off. I can just relax and enjoy the scenery and the fishing. Well, this shows you what you're up against. There was a fish rising in this run, about in line with my rod out through there, and I did all the red Indian hands and knees job, and it stopped. So I expect I've scared something in here that's rushed up the pool and put it down. These impossible trout. I might still have a cast for it in a minute just in case, but I would say that's blown it. What I'll probably do is just go around and until we get to about 8 o'clock, just stick to the faster water in the heads of the pools where you can get away with things a bit more. There's another fish risen further up though. Just not sure how you get near it. Is that a kingfisher? I could hear it, but I couldn't see it. It must have gone out in the field. Alright, we'll give this fish a try anyway. There's a fish rising, or it was rising, in under that bough of that tree that we've cut off. And I just can't get the fly to turn over right into... No, it's just enough wind to kick it back. It devil. I know if I go too much for it, I'm just going to put it in the branch. It's stop rise now anyway, I think that's probably enough to put it down. That's my best shot. Oh well. Well, at the moment she's being her normal impossible self. I've had one more fish take the fly. It was briefly hooked and came off, and then another one came and sort of boiled underneath it. So maybe the fly's too big, or maybe they can just see the line or something at the moment. There's a bit of fly life around. There's some gnats and some mayfly, the odd olive, billions of aphids, of course. I think the odd fish I'm finding that is rising in the slower, slacker parts are probably taking these tiny aphids, and I find them very hard to imitate. Had a couple of nice social evenings last week, fly fishing wise. I went out to the Fox and Hounds to the fly culture get together. Had a load of the great and the good of the fly fishing fraternity out there. A nice chat with Simon Kidd from Snowby. Tried really hard to talk to Luke Bannister on a couple of occasions. I wanted to ask him about his furled leaders and how he makes them, but every time I got headed off at the pass by somebody else, so I'll have to wait for another day. But anyway, very enjoyable evening. Lots of speakers, some quite famous ones too. And then the Saturday night we had our Crediton Fly Fishing Club picnic up at David's. That's always a good crack up there, a good laugh. Everybody unfortunately bemoaning the lack of fly hatches. It is becoming, oh, that was a nice rise, becoming more and more clear, I think, these days, that if you want to catch the most fish, and maybe even the bigger fish, you probably are better off nymphing, he says, as a fish rises. Right, I'll go and give them a go in a minute. I've no idea what to try. I might try a little split wing olive and see what they think of that. As ever with this river, I'm really waiting until about 8 o'clock when the light starts to fade, and then generally you can catch a few. Well, I crept out into position to a point where I thought I could make a cast at that fish, and I think that was enough because it hasn't risen again. I've stood here for a while now. I forgot to mention, I met two very decent chaps at the fly culture event that said they watched my videos, and yeah, said they found them very relaxing and would I be doing some more. So hopefully they're watching. I'm terrible with names, I can't remember, I'm afraid, what they were called, but it was interesting to note that he had all these other obviously fanatical trout anglers there, and none of them had a clue who I was. So it shows you how hard it is, I suppose, on YouTube to actually get your name about the place. You've got to assume they're watching YouTube, and yet this stuff's never coming up on their feed. There's a few sedges like dipping down to lay their eggs. I haven't seen any spinners yet, but we might get a spinner fall later on. I can't cast to that from here. Anyway, seeing as I've made it here, I'm going to have a few casts through this run and move up to the next pool, I think. Well, I'm now trying the you-know-what fly in this faster ripply water here. I had two takes to that olive, but both real quick splashes that I just couldn't hook. As if they didn't really want it. Normally the good old Wickham in this run will produce a fish, but yeah, it's just tricky as, isn't it? Let me get one right over on that far bank. Yeah, I would have expected a splash through there. Hard to believe really that we're already past the longest day. Nights are drawing in. I had such plans for this year. I still haven't visited the Colm at all. In fact, I think I've probably done less fishing this year than last. Just never seems to be enough time. That is surprising. Oh well, onwards and upwards. Hooray! It's not very big, but it is a fish. I think I saw that one splash over there. A little tiny par. Got a dipper up here on this tree roots there, flying backwards and forwards. Oh, there it goes. It's coming right down towards us. Off into the field. Didn't like the look of me. I don't blame it. Right, try to cast in the back of this pool here. It is difficult fishing in terms of catching, but it's a lovely place to be. I'm quite happy just to come and potter about really. Obviously if there was fish rising everywhere and I couldn't catch them, that would be a different story, but it's just what it is. I lost a slightly better one out of that run, by which I mean it was more than 2 inches long. The night is young, I think. I'm going to check the time in a minute actually. It's not going to be dark tonight, is it, until at least 10. Oh, fish rose there in the back of that pool. Let's get over here a little bit. This again. Unfortunately there's a tree right behind me, which means I can't cast where I want to. That's where it was. Oh, that's what I've been getting. Just like attacking the fly out of fury rather than taking it. I think I'm just seeing the line, the nylon. I'm trying to put some sink on it. Did you see that? Look, erupted. I've just seen another fish rise in that bubble line on the far bank over there. It's going to be an interesting cast. Nope. It's further up than that. Oh, devil. Ah. I'm going to stuff this in a tree, aren't I? It's closer. Oh, shit. Oh, having a time of it tonight. That took a bit more properly. Damn. How did I miss that? Getting a lesson this evening. Oh no. That's up the tree. Come on. Oh, it just boiled underneath it. So no, I've tried you before, I don't want it. Just out of interest, I have changed to a grey sedge. Let's see what he thinks of that. Oh, I took it and I missed it again. Oh my goodness. Took it first go. And I missed it first go. Bloody hell. These things are sent to try us. Not gonna have it now. I used to be quite good at this. No. Sneak. Yeet. Oh, I finally hooked a fish. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh. Out there. Get it into this slow a bit. That's it. Come on in. God, it's pulling well. Come on, you're not that big. Thinks it is. Yay! Oh yeah, good one. Of course, just hooked in there that. Took the little grey sedge thing. Hang on. Get out. Look at you. Yeah. Oh, look at the blue colours on that. Show you it closer. Oh, good enough. You're gone. Hooray! You can see here, it's talking about the floods, flattened all that down. I saw a fish rise in this pool. Whether it will take in this really slow water, I don't know. Oh, drag. Oh, it came up and flashed at it. Yeah, too much drag. See it following it. It got it. Oh wow. You can see that fish following the fly along thinking, should I? Shan't I? Should I? Cool. Oh, I'm in the tree. Oh, there's another fish. That's not uncommon actually. Another fish came to look at it then. So what's all the fuss about? Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. A bit strong now, let's go over here a bit. Alright. Calm down. Wow, look how lively. Thank you, Mr. Trout. There he goes. Oh, there's another fish risen in there. Okay, so over we go. Right, let's pop it in there again. Oh. I'll put a bit of slack into it. Tiny bit. Yep. Whoa. That's quite a good fish. Not easy under this tree. Land bloody. Where are you going? Whoa. You just stay up there and tie yourself out a bit, mate. No, don't go downstream, mate. Whoa. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, look at that. Fly came out of the net. I knew it was just in there. Oh, better to be born lucky than rich. He lied. That's a nice trout. Steady. Yeah. What's that? 11.5. Good fish. Off we go. Nearly a 12-inch. Never mind. Oh, good. And there's still another fish rising in there. Okay. Try for the hat trick. I probably made a little bit of a mistake there because I should have. Oh, I'm in the tree now. I should have released that fish downstream because it swam back off into the pool. So it might have spooked them. Okay. Cow parsley never comes out of cow parsley. Right, try again. Yeah, may have been it, mightn't it? Oh no, look, there's fish risen there. Yep. Whoa! Oh, splasher. You come straight in. How much the other fish fought, that one's just come straight in. Oh, and the fish slides come out the net as well. Wow. Come on. Lovely. Oh, of course. Nice to lure net. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I might leave that pool now. Move on up. There was a fish rising up here, but it's so shallow. I think I'm going to scare it before I get there. Oh, darn. Struck a little bit too soon. That's quite interesting. I wasn't going to cast to those fish because I thought, well, it's so shallow up there, they're going to be quite small. And it's not really at all. Oh no. Ooh. Some good fish in this tool, you know, on the quiet. Whoa. Come on. Oh, come on. God, blimey. It's going mental. Look that up. I'm in the trees again. Oh, no. Yeah, look at that. Lovely. There's the fly. Flies out. I'm liking this little grey sedge. Trying to jump out the net. Yep, another 10-inch fish. You're getting some good sport tonight now. Just shows you, doesn't it? I reckon if you fish that sort of water, another rise, in the daytime, you'd have no chance. Come out late in the evening. Oh, and again. Okay, I'm going to stop bloody waffling. Right, so another go. Oh, a little bit short. There it is. God, I would have had that. There you go. Just when you think you've sussed it, you've got the right pattern, fish ignores it. That's sort of how it should be, isn't it, really? You can catch every single one, it'd be boring. Stop rising. Okay, hat tip to you then, Mr. Trout. I'll leave you. Well, that just shows you, doesn't it? After all my moaning about the lack of dry fly fishing, that's probably the best half hour of casting to and catching rising trout that I've had a long time. Not small fish either, some nice ones. There's always fish rising in the back of this pool, but it's just next to impossible. The drag. Yep, there's one. I'm still going to give it a go though. That actually rose in the fast water. Maybe I'll try casting right in the back here and see what happens. So it's going to have to be hopefully a hit it first time or not at all. Oh, what would have had a rise? Yep. Oh, poor and poor and poor. Still rising, look. Oh, right, I'll dress this fly up and have another go. Ah, darn, I missed it. Fish over there. I don't think they're taking it all that well because of the horrific drag. If I was allowed, I'd go over on the other bank and cast across to it, but you can't. I think that might be the end of it. Pricked two of them now. Yes, it's just dragging, I can tell. They're probably not even taking these sedges anyway, are they? They're taking a little tiny thing. Oh well. Oh, it's still rising. It's got to be possible to catch one, isn't it? If that bloody tree wasn't there, you could just sort of do a nice dump cast on top of it. No, just pull straight away. Okay, let's move on to somewhere a bit easier, I think. Well, I don't know what the camera work's going to be like in this light, but I'm not leaving yet. Whatever that hatch was, I think it was actually a hatch of blue-winged olives, so quite why they took that little grey sedge, I don't know. That seems to have petered out, and I'm struggling to see it now anyway, so there's a few spinners about. So I'm trying an Oliver Edwards pattern spinner, which is basically put loads of white hackle on and then cut the bottom off, so it means I can see it. If this doesn't work, I'll probably try my standard spinner or a Wickham. You can always see a Wickham. Oh, that fish, saw a fish come and look at it then turn away. Oh, that's covered that fish a few times, it's not having it. He says, oh, splashy eyes again there, wasn't it? That wasn't. I swear they can hear you sometimes. I'll show him. Wow. Mullered it. Absolutely mullered it. Oh, that worked then, didn't it? I say, I don't know what the picture's quality is going to be like, but if ever I hit 1 million subscribers, I'll upgrade the camera, alright? Another rise in this run. A bit higher up than that. I'm tempted to put that little sedge over it again. It's still rising, isn't it? I'm putting this fly right over it. And again. Okay, in the end. Maybe it just needed a little break. Oh, that was a good one. Whoa. Let's head out. Come on. Yep. That's a good stump of fish we're getting tonight. I think the times I've been to this river and caught just a handful of little tiny tacker things. This is amazing. Well, I think I'm going to have to call this the last pool then, guys. The light's really going now, and I haven't actually seen a fish rise for the last, say, 15 minutes, so I think I've had the sport for this evening. Can't complain about that. It was really cracking there for a bit. I'm sure it was blue-winged olives hatching, so quite why they took that grey sedge, I don't know. I suppose it just looked like a dun, didn't it? Anyway, I don't care. They took it. Really fabulous fishing, like targeting rising trout and catching them as well. And a really good stamp of fish for this river. Normally you'd be catching like 3, 4, 5 inch fish, but not a bit of it tonight. Some good ones in there. Anyway, I hope it's going to make a nice video. Cool. Something went wallop up there. Anyway, unless I pull some Leviathan out of here, that's it for another one, and I'll catch you next time.